In 5 seconds. Yeah, in 5 seconds. Alright, it's like our preseason episode 1 right here. Game of life right here. You know, we're gonna be talking about various things, you know, such as sports, life, religion, politics, whatever you name it. Everything going on in the community, we're gonna talk about it. You know, bringing a platform to people that's, you know, that can relate to us, you know.
For sure.
Yeah. Got the G6 Gold, Samir, man. Man, you go to introduce yourselves.
Man, Ryan, IGN, Daytona Ryan. What else you want to put in the introduction?
Oh no, this dang introduction. This is like this episode when we get so people can get to, you know, see y'all, hear y'all, who they know they're gonna be talking to, all that good stuff, man. Introduce yourself.
Man, name Joel. Some people call me J-Rock. Instagram BFE_J-Rock. Coach, CEO of Live. It's my clothing line, you know. Trying to build the brand back up. You know, working with my good man Swoop and Brad. You know, just trying to be consistent with it. Hopefully we can get some things popping with this, you know, and build off that.
Yeah, we just trying, you know, get our not only our names out there. We all three of us are coaching. We're gonna have a segment just for coaches, man. I ain't gonna do it today because, you know, things change, but we're gonna definitely talk about us being coaches in the inner city, our experiences playing in the inner city, and, you know, us now presently giving back. But basically we'll keep it brief today, about 45 minutes, just to give y'all a glimpse of what we got, you know, in store for y'all. Let's see. What should we talk about first, man? I can talk about, let's see, this is day 2 of Ramadan, I would say. Yeah, it's been, first 2 days been real good days. You know, I've been looking forward to Ramadan, me personally, you know. Definitely needed that reset, cleanse and everything, get my mind right. You know, Brother Raph over here, you know, he not Muslim, but he's definitely, he joined in the journey with us this year. Yeah, man. Second year in a row, yeah. So, you know, how does it, you know, feel like, you know, you're not even obligated to do it, but how does it feel from your perspective to be able to, you know, doing the process?
It just felt like I'm on a journey with my bro. Just show respect. Right now, like, you celebrate Christmas for the kids and do stuff that which comes, so you know, I want to show respect in other ways. So, you know, just going on a journey and learning. And I always wanted to do it, so after doing it the first year, wanted to hop back in the second year, probably do it again next year, just keep going. Cause, you know, it's a good experience, nice learning, self-discipline, learn control.
For sure, yeah, definitely. I would say that's probably one of the biggest things about the culture of Islam. You know, you definitely got self-control, discipline all the time, like every day, not just during Ramadan, it's every day. For you, J-Rob, what would you say? How's your experience been so far?
Man, it's like a couple years in now, you know what I'm saying? I'd say each year I've been getting better with it as far as like the process and adding more into what I want to work on. You know what I'm saying? So just being able to like build off that, and plus I'm surrounded by like a support cast of other followers and believers in the Islam community. You know, my brother, you know, we always try to stay on top of each other with that. You know, because at the end of the day, I look at Ramadan as, it's not more so just on the fasting, it's what you take from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta be consistent, but it's the trying in it, you know, and the work to get close to Allah. So at the end of the day, you know, I think it's a better picture for you spiritually and physically too.
Yeah, I would say definitely. It's all, like I said, that's how I look at everything in life. Just from the sports aspect, just religion, like everything is mental. Like mental first, then the physical stuff gonna happen. You know, if you're not mentally strong or mentally sound, you can't do nothing. Because your mind actually tells your body what to do anyway. So if your mind not right, then your body not gonna be you right. So they go hand in hand. So that's how I see it. Yeah. So touching on Ramadan, going into like let's say what we got going on in the world right now, man. We can. It's so much things going on.
Craziness.
I
So
know.
much.
I know. I want to talk about mine.
Go ahead.
Let's talk about this fight last night, man.
Oh yeah, we is right there, right on time, man.
You know that was. I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a big Devontae fan, and also I put my best on before Ramadan started, just to piggyback on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I also gave credit to Roach. After watching fights, I like to watch both sides. I like to get the perspective of both sides as far as when it comes to boxing and stuff like that. So I watched a couple of his fights, and everything that I felt he needed to work on in order to win that fight, he kind of worked on it, but there was certain things he kind of could have stepped up. Like, I just didn't like the fact that him standing in the middle of the ring, and taking a lot of them shots that he took. That was the clear, conclusive, like, why they gave Javante the points on his side, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, the judges can't see what we see,
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So every punch, everybody making noise and all that, they go off that, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, he definitely put on though. He got a chin. I tell him that.
And I think I was impressed by both of them, how sound they were on defense.
Yeah.
Defense, like it was some sides like like Roach he had either blocked or just got out the way before because he was trying to catch him. Like after a while when Tank couldn't land his famous right, he was trying to go for the left, the same left that caught Ryan Garcia, but Roach was on. He was on that. He took like you say he took some shots, but defense he was on point. Like that was like elite defensive display in there. Javante also liked to show off his defense as well too, because it was like a couple shots he got up out of there. Weaved a couple shots and everything.
Yeah, I think it was a shot, but y'all think it was really hair grease.
Nah, I think he didn't get. If you watch the replay, he didn't get touched. Like he didn't hit him enough.
Like he got tapped a little bit right there, but I didn't think it was enough to make.
Like even if we caught him with a jab, it wasn't been enough to sit him down. Like
I ain't gonna lie, I went to sleep.
I think
I got to go off all highlights. It looked like a fair fight. Both sides, it's just you know what I'm saying. So I see the draw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
I said
Definitely need to see a rematch. So I'll stay up for that one. It was just a long day.
That fight reminded me of this part in Javante career when Floyd fought Zed.
Okay.
And that fight was very close. But the only thing, Floyd just ended up putting Zed down. But I think if Zed would have survived that fight, we might have been talking about a different legacy with Floyd.
Oh yeah.
As far as like just all wins, and he might have had a tie right there because Zed was catching him. Like they was kind of like the same type guys in the ring. For us, like last night, like them guys, they showed us they was backyard brawlers at a point. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like the aspect of them being so friendly and social to each other kind of caught on too. So it like. I think Javante pulled some combinations that I've seen him catch other guys with that he usually knock guys out, but he didn't do it against bruh. So, which is respect. I mean, you gotta think that's a one-on-one sport. I'm gonna put my mind on regardless. I ain't gonna try to knock him out, but I am gonna try to beat him. That's what I felt like he took it as.
Yeah, it wasn't like you can tell even with the press conference, it was like no bad blood.
Nah.
It was just competition. It was like competitive. Yeah, it was like certain joints like he want to kill him or he definitely not. It was like they just want a good bump. And one thing I do want to say, but if they do the rematch, I don't know. It's like 50-50 rematch because Javante usually don't be doing rematches a lot. But if they do one, they should do it here though. They have to. I think it's only right. Rather it's at Royal Farms, Capital One, somewhere. They need it somewhere close. I mean, New York, okay, was cool, but you got that's like the Ravens and the Commanders playing at MetLife or something. Like, come on, you gotta have that joint here, man.
That's tough though, cause it's like, as far as parking and
gotta fend for yourself, man.
It's hard. It's hard.
But they okay. Hey, I
I get what
can't.
you're saying.
They had the NBA All-Star game here in 2001 with AI. I remember they had AI win MVP. They ain't care about the Parker.
Yeah. Nah, that's
2001 was a
understood.
wild throwback.
Yeah, I remember that because
Nah,
I was randomly looking up. So I was like, dang, they don't ever do no All-Star Festival that they really did. 2001. It was it.
That's crazy. I don't think DC really like ever got something big like that. I mean, I think the last big thing was probably a boxing match, but that was at MGM.
Yeah.
Man, so,
Nah, MGM wouldn't be able to. That's too much for MGM. Like that.
Nah.
That'll take up the whole box.
nah.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
But I wouldn't be surprised though.
Yeah. And
They put that money in it.
yeah, just like I've been hearing about them as far as venues, they trying to do who was it? Ryan Garcia and Broly fighting outside in the middle of Times Square. I was reading about that. Yeah, they trying to do that, but that's too risky for me. They said it's gonna be free to the public. That if I'm one of them bosses, that's too risky. That's too open to public. That's not safe at all. Like you gonna have to have snipers on the roof or something.
Somebody might be on the roof that in the
Yeah. Right.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and blow that down a whole lot of course.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's too much of a risk.
So they fight definite.
No, they Ryan been posting it. Ryan Garcia been posting it, so they trying to get that happen. Like they trying to get the Saudi the dude that be doing all that they be paying for all them joints to one of the brother I forgot his name, but he putting all his bag behind all the big fights now. He the one that he trying to put together that Benavidez versus Bivol joint. Yeah, he
I
put
wouldn't mind saying Ryan and Raleigh, man. They two good lengthy. I'm gonna say hook. They both hook fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Try to catch you with that hook. I think Raleigh just got more power in his punches than Garcia. Garcia a little finesse, you know. But that fight versus, mind you, I don't know about the drugs and stuff that he took. The fight versus Haney, he did gain some weight, and I was saying that whole fight. I'm like, damn, Garcia look big as fuck. Like, ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no the same Garcia I seen versus Tank. That's younger, like he gained about 30 pounds of muscle. You know, but
and you can tell that Tank fight and that Haney fight, that was two different.
Garcia,
he looks sick against Tank.
That's what I said. Now I just knew, man, he was about to fight, man. I'm like, a body shot gonna put him down.
And that's what definitely took it back.
Body shot was gonna do it. You can have a chin, but if your body ain't right, then you know what I'm saying. Shoot, since we all coaching, man, I wanna get y'all aspect of like how every day, like you more big time than you know what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
You just like
It is facts.
you just like damn it is cool, you know what I'm saying.
I just
But
do my job, man.
I just want to know, like, from y'all perspective, how that everyday coaching life, or you know, just how every year it got better for you, or you know how it go for you.
I would say, me personally, every year, you know, you do gotta pick up some. So like, not even just crazy things, not even just off X's and O's for real. It's just that the behind the scene logistics of like, you know, recruiting, learning the school, talking to these parents, talking to the kids, selling your program, trying to convince them without undercutting. I don't try to undercut or talk about nobody else's program. Just having integrity. That's one thing. Like, I know it's a dirty game, and sometimes you do gotta get your hands a little dirty. But I just try to keep my name clean with a lot of stuff, so I don't be involved in logistics. But every day I just be trying to, you know, stay engaged, making sure the kids, like, cause not to be funny, some of these teachers, they love. I know teaching a hard job, but like, if you can't rely on them, you just can't rely on the teachers and everything to do. Make sure that your guys gonna be good. You gotta check on them yourself. You gotta check with them, go behind them, checking their homework. You gotta make sure everything's on point. Cause at the end of the day, I just found out they don't think about the bigger picture like we do. We know, like, we don't work up for work. We gonna get written up. We could possibly lose our jobs and everything. They don't care. They like, oh damn, open stuff. They don't think about the bigger picture. They just like, oh well, I turn it in tomorrow. They don't care. we got to realize these are kids, these teenagers, so they don't think like how we think. They still growing and still learning stuff. So understanding the importance, and I think also we be a lot of times we want it more than they do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we trip the way we do, because I know all of us right here. We put emotion behind it, put time, dedication, everything onto it. But some of the kids, they just all they gotta do is show up.
Yeah.
Just show up. We do the little things and do. They got it real good compared to what we had. We all know that's another topic. We do know that, but yeah, this me learning. I just had to learn from each program I went to. I went from McKinney Tech to briefly stopped in Anacostia during COVID, and Jackson Reed for a year, and now this gonna be my 4th year at Bell.
He was Jackson.
Yeah, 4th year at Bell, 3rd year as a D coordinator. So just learning, like I would say, I'm more hands on with Bell. When I was at the other schools, I just come to practice, leave, coach the guys, leave. But I still build my relationships.
Assistant head coach right there.
Mm-hmm.
Told you big time.
Yep. Man, I just do my job, man. Just help, assist, help, make sure my head coach don't have to work as hard as he do, and then everybody got to pull their weight. Yeah, as being an assistant coach, you got to pull your weight, and this can't just be on one coach or like you can't just rely on certain things. You got everybody. That's the most successful programs. Like when everybody doing their part. Like from our programs, like we had winning seasons last year. You know what I'm saying? So just I know people on both of y'all staffs. Y'all know people on my staff. It's like you got to have that camaraderie in order to be successful. It just can't just be just one person. Everybody, like y'all just made that transition from Strike to the Stars like it was nothing. Like biggest transition ever. Like usually take a team like, oh, okay, we're gonna win a couple games here. Y'all went straight to the damn Turkey Bowl off y'all first year after winning previous year. So it takes that whoever it's funny. My coach always say, he said, I like what they doing. Because my head coach, he said, I like what they doing. Like as far as how aggressive y'all are, y'all like an aggressive program, whether it's on the field, off the field, and aggressive in a good way. Like not no wild, like aggressive. Like hey, if they gonna recruit, they recruit. And if they gonna do this, they gonna play smash mouth football. They gonna be physical, everything. That's the way. That's y'all. That's y'all. Y'all stick, man. That's what it is, and that's why I like that. And then y'all, of course, y'all had been together for years. It's not just a coaching carousel with y'all. It's been together for years. And then with y'all program, this everything from my point of view. And then from y'all program, y'all have one of the top recruiters in the city as y'all head coach. Y'all don't rely on him for the X and O's part, but let's no stick this. But y'all really he got y'all. You know what I'm saying? He got y'all who's been there, who knows the games, offensively, defensively, special everything. But he just his job. If I'm him, I'm gonna get y'all the kids. I'm gonna get y'all the personnel. Y'all just to build them, develop them, and put the product out there. So that's how I see why y'all been successful as well. You know what I'm saying? And then I ain't gonna tell what y'all do. It's like nah, we just try to
try to get an insight on
everybody
else though.
I just be paying attention, but with like for us, like we have a plan and we just execute it like from step 1 to step 5. Like we don't got out of order. My coach is very organized, so we need to do weekly Zooms with coaches, players, potential recruit, shadow days and everything. Do everything the right way. So that's especially this off season, doing that, making sure we're doing it. I know we all recruiting, we all trying to get ready for 7-on-7, doing spring workout. Yeah, I think we all on the same page with that. Just making sure these guys are eligible, Yeah, and making sure these seniors have homes. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It looks sweet, on the sideline. Oh, yeah, you have your jacket on, but you don't understand. Like y'all gotta understand. So it's a lot of work to put in. Like
time, effort, energy.
Film you gotta watch. It's a lot you gotta do.
Like I done probably blew off so many little outings and dates and shit like that just because I'm like, I gotta go coach, man. I gotta help these young. And that's what I signed up for. What I'm saying? I feel like I ain't gonna say off no death row, but I'm blood in now. You know what I'm saying? Like I done had times I'm like, man, I don't even know if I want to do this no more. But it's a kid in that locker room hit my phone, you know what I'm saying, like, Coach Joe, you up, you know what I'm saying, like, let's get some work in, like, just that, you know, I can't call it quits on a lot of these kids, you know. I was thinking to myself earlier, man, like, the difference from being a coach and a trainer. A coach, you gotta really be in these kids' life. Like, we not just training them for football, we coaching them to be, man, outside of this, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we giving off knowledge and the right energy, you know what I'm saying? We gotta be basically their fathers, big brothers, uncles, whatever they want to call us, you know what I'm saying? Even if we don't want to some days, like, I done probably gave a lot of them kids now, like, at least $100, you know what I'm saying? Just off the strength that, like, man, that's my little man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look out for him if I got it, if I can do it, you know. And then, like, a trainer, if I wanted to be a trainer, I'm not gonna be in their lives like that. I'm gonna make sure you right for football.
That's it.
And that's my job, you know what I'm saying? But as a coach, that's my career. I gotta get in there with you, like, even when you do the dirty stuff, I gotta defend you, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, and, you know, Lord knows I done backed some things up that, you know, had some tough little decisions that had to be made, you know what I'm saying? That's why I give kudos to, like, Coach Cal and Coach T and them up there, you know what I'm saying? Those guys have dealt with a lot as far as when it came to kids, but they ain't never turned their back on the kid, because that's why I look at the definition of a coach as a coach, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna turn my back, because just like them, you know, that motto brought off from me, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm doing everything I can for, that's family now, so I'm doing everything I can for my family to make sure we elevate, you know what I'm saying? Made a turkey bowl, that's cool and dandy, but nobody remembers number 2. That's what I always tell niggas. Like, nobody remembers number 2. And niggas used to laugh at that Ricky Bobby quote, if you ain't first, you last. That's some real shit though. Like, if you think about it, if you ain't first, you last. Because the person that's in last place could talk shit just with you.
Yeah.
He be like, you made it, but you got the same one on the Rangers as us.
I feel that.
You know, so, I mean, it's all, it comes with its own little, how you make it, I say. You could be a good coach, you could be just a coach that's dead, you could be a guy just helping, you could be the guy that's just around. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got a motivator.
Yeah, you got
a crew. You
got all types of coaches. I ain't gonna lie, that it gets so crowded. I be forgetting who do what sometimes. I be like, all right.
Yeah.
But it's all.
And then plus, don't forget the coaches in the stands.
Man,
Let's get at you too.
Fathers, grandfathers, nigga yelling from 1950 talking about Wayne T or something.
Where
like
you see why y'all running the ball up the middle?
Put a fullback in. Like, right. I ain't seen a fullback in this day and age in years, man. Like a consistent fullback. I ain't talking about fullback, tight end pops. All that.
I ain't gonna lie, biggest thing for me, coaching wise, because I think it's been what? Because I was at McKinley Tech with you, then we went to Anna. But then I had to stop for the kid. And I came back, went to KCP. I think my biggest thing, I always got the X's and O's. Everywhere I go, they know that. That's never been the issue. Football, they know I got the love for the game. My biggest thing is getting out of my bubble. Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all name like 20 different coaches in the city. I don't know none of them names. I don't know none of them. And I'll be like, I feel like I should know them, and I still don't know none of them names. And I know that's the biggest thing I told my head coach is like, I want to get that part better. Like I don't have no type of network like, oh, let me talk to this head coach, let me talk to this coach. Like I don't have none of that because I guess I just got to get myself out of that bubble. Like I know it's not all X's and O's, even though that's what I always like learn, but I know I got to get better on that social aspect when it comes to coaching. Like I'm always there for the kids. They know I'm there for them as much as I can be with the family balance and everything. And now with my kids starting to do activities, now I gotta learn to get that balance now, because now I got my kids doing taekwondo and they doing the flag thing coming in the spring, so I'm gonna have to work with that and going back to coaching. But outside of that, it's more so the social aspect for me. If I think I can turn into a next level coach if I just learn how to get out of my bubble. My bubble just always keeps me there. Like I'm there at Legacy. I know Legacy kids. I know the kids in and out. Know the program in and out. But then if you like, what about this program? You should just put on the film. That's all I can probably tell you. I break down that film, and I can't tell you nothing about the man over there.
Right.
I can't tell you nothing about the person over there. I can't tell you nothing about the person on the next team. So my biggest thing this year is just getting out my bubble and talking to different coaches, even if it's like, no disrespect for like a lower tier team to like the top tier team, just getting out there so like I just know who people are. Because at the end of the day, if I want to go next level, let's say I get an opportunity, I won't have nobody to reach out to for a staff like who's this person, who's that person. So my biggest thing is just being more social, getting out my bubble. It's not always X's and O's.
I think I looked at it like the way I know a lot of these coaches, I done played for some, I done played against some, I done played with some. So you know what I'm saying, like.
I think that's making it bad for me because I know I played with some.
Yeah,
and I played for some. And I still don't know their names.
It's like it's like I feel like every coach in DC has their own stigma as far as the head coaches. And a lot of them run stuff the same way. A lot of them run it different. You know, some of them probably run it more strict. Some probably run it more like, all right, this is my guys, and I'm only rock my guys. Or some guys that trust new guys, you know, and say, man, I don't have too many guys I can call and say, come coach. You know, so I'm going to hand this guy this. You know, so I think when it comes to that, as far as like meeting each other, you know, talking, game planning, all that, you right though. Sometimes people gotta step out their bubble and get to know each other, cause that's good for networking. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody build this little fake hatred for each other, when really we supposed to all be in this for the kids. Yeah, we could compete on the field, but I'm not. Sign my mind. I wasn't against Sign even when we was rivals, cooler than Mill. Like, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna dap that shit up. You know, I'm a competitor, but I'm also, you know what I'm saying, good with a connection. You know what I'm saying, as far as knowing that. But
we
I think
talk our shit, but you know, it's all love and respect at the end of the day. We both want to win. We ain't no doubt about that.
I think some people just gotta step out that stigma of everybody against you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't against you. It's just you just want to win. You not. You. This your job. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's their job. Like, and they ain't not gonna just let you beat the fuck out of them just because you know what I'm saying. Y'all friends and shit like that. You know?
I ain't gonna lie. That's probably not my thing. My thinking is more so. I guess. Let me ask y'all. Did y'all have a coach who like went to bat for y'all in high school and middle school and shit like that?
I did.
Or like a coach y'all truly like fuck with, like even if he didn't go to bat with y'all, like y'all truly fuck with them.
Yeah, I'd say Coach Los. Coach Los or Baloo when I actually went and played for Lane, you know. But Coach Los went and got me from French, so that was my guy. Like out of practice, we riding around, you know what I'm saying. It was me, him, Riff. What's my man name? Well, it was us. We was all together, our little crew. You know what I'm saying? Because we was under him. You know what I'm saying? We had love and respect for him. So.
How about you? Sorry.
I would say mine, not in high school, no. But like when I was playing Ridge Road, that was like the only organization I played for. I had two coaches. Coach Steve Fisher, you know, he passed like last year, so he was at Curl, and then Coach Fred Simmons, they also call him Dick Bass. That was the one, he got me my position, like how to play, you know, showed me how to play DB and introduced me to it. So those would go for bat for me. It was times I didn't leave myself out there, but they, you know, they gave me the words of encouragement, taught me the game, like the real old, like when you think of old school coaches, that was them, like hand in the dirt type thing, like you out there running hills, that's what you think of with them. And they was respected, and I see even as they pass, you can see they still get the respect. Like they got things named after them and all that. So those are coaches that I would say went for back for me. In high school it wasn't like the same. Like I spoke Coach Azar, he recruited me to go to Friendship, so he used to come to Ridge Road games. He don't care where you at. Yeah.
So to follow up on that, so me asking y'all that, y'all had coaches even Ridge Road that's at a young age. My bubble comes from the fact that I always just showed up and played, and I didn't have a coach like that till Steve.
Okay.
Yeah, and by that age, 26.
Yeah.
I didn't have a coach like that till Steve. So at the end of the day, I just always showed up, played, went home. I ain't talked to my teammates. I ain't talked to rivals. I just go play, do my shit, go home. Yeah. So once I got Steve, that's when I finally kind of understood what a coach was supposed to do. I didn't have a coach like that.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
So I always just, for me to go from Washington to McNamara, walk on to Syracuse, play arena, play semi-pro, I didn't have that till Steve. So at the end of the day, it was just always, oh, you good enough to play. Show up, come play, go home.
Yep.
So that's where my bubble kind of comes from. So that's why I said I got to break out of that, because if I can get out of that, I think I'll be a better coach in general.
Yeah, and then I mean that's still going to take at your own pace. It's not like a prerequisite in order for you to go to the next level. But I get what you're saying, like this, because a lot of this stuff, just like the job market, it ain't about what you know, about who you know. Because there's been a lot of coaches that get like, man, how do you get this job? It's because of who he know. It ain't because he know more X's and O's than you. It's because of his connections. So that's probably like the only reason why I would say, to expand in that's that room for that area for improvement, expanding that area, because so you can get build those. Because like they're like, damn, well he know his shit, but if you just conserve in your bubble, they're not gonna know if you're not talking to them and everything. It's gonna go with who. Oh yeah, my man's right there, but his mans don't know more than you, but his man's gonna get the job because you know how cool they are, close they are, and. To elaborate, I wanted something you were saying like how everybody run their programs differently. I wanted to touch that. Like all three of my head coaches I had, everyone is different. Like I've worked under, like everyone is different. Like how they run practice, how they talk with the kids, how they recruit, everything is different. So for me, like it makes like you've been at Coolidge for a couple of years, you've been at Legacy going on 2 years. Yeah. And then me being at Bell's, like it's about how you fit into the program. I think you and that head coach have that understanding, because I had to read, like, you can't being an assistant coach, and that's not you gotta fit the mold and do everything that your head coach wants, and you should be and my head coach, I respect him and got love for him because he hears me out. We talk to one another, and it's not like doing my way or that's your ass is grass, that's the highway. Some coaches are like that. But mine's not like that. He'll hit me out, or he'll help me see his way as well. And it's like, okay, we meet in the middle, or I do it his way. But I'm not gonna. Some coaches they be sneaking some of their coaches behind back talking. I'm like, you don't do that like that. You don't do that. Like if he gonna hire you, you gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? You can never know. You just learn from it. If you want to go somewhere else, then cool. That's still take that experience. Yeah, that's how I see it.
That's what I was saying about the stigma I got from the coaches I'm under now. Like, I kind of have a better relationship with like Coach Cal and them like that. Like, Coach T was the reason I'm up there. Coach T coached me when I was younger before grassroots. And when I came home from school, was done playing ball and stuff. That was one thing I said I wanted to do was coach. He reached out to me. About helping get back to the kids and stuff like that, and when I first got there, it was like Coach Cal, he had this aura about him, you know what I'm saying, and he meant business, you know what I'm saying, and it's not a bad aura, it's just I want to win aura, and that's why I've come to like respect him as a man, you know what I'm saying, like. Anybody who has that type of aura, that means like they're willing to do the things that's supposed to be done to get shit done, basically. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing but a real aspect. I'd rather people be real than I be around somebody and they fake and not really doing the right things to help the program, officially and keep moving forward. And I remember times people saying, well, y'all, when are y'all only in the stripes and shit? I said, you gotta slow down and think about it. Any team in the stripes can win that shit if they build their team right. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can't just put that on one aspect. Because before they got the Coolidge, what was Coolidge? You know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
And they started to build and work at it. they never really had the kids that everybody wanted. I'm saying that firsthand now. Like, our whole O-line, besides Big Tasty, we had to teach them how to play real O-line, real line. Like, and that's what I'm talking about. Where Coach Kevin really he gets hands on with that stuff with the kids. You know what I'm saying? He's very good with them fathers. Like, again, making them into man, but also mold them as better football players. You know what I'm saying? And just the fact that all them guys like Lap never played football until he got to high school. Lap ended up being first team center this year. You know what I'm saying? So it was just that hands on of like, damn, that shit motivate me. You know what I'm saying? The last 2 years I've been recruiting hard, just to help the program. You know what I'm saying? I want that same type motivation for myself and that same aura. So when I finally become a head coach, you know what I'm saying, I want somebody to say the same thing, like, that nigga Joel wanna win. That shit, that nigga mean business about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think just probably going to like more of them little coaching clinics and stuff like that. Those one of the big things. I met a couple guys, you know what I'm saying? We just had some guys from the coaching clinic, you know what I'm saying? So, niggas might know be on the same time you on. You know what I'm saying? You might be the guy that's in there no ball, and he be like, man, I got a connection to this college. You be like, shit, let me get your number, bro. I got some kids I can send to you. You know what I'm saying?
Send that prospect shit out, all that. Yeah.
I work with an AE. He send kids to colleges all the time. His name Coach CJ. He be like getting 707s and kids to school. He just got a JUCO job. So you know what I'm saying? But he got some big name coaches in his phone. I'm like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Build a connection with him. It ain't nothing to just be a connection unless a nigga just don't want to be connected to you. Like, man, I ain't fucking with y'all. You over Legacy, you over Bill. I hope a nigga don't be on that, But I mean, that's how some people is. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely see how that network goes strong. The last coaching clinic, like you said, we got one. I'm benefited to work for one of the best recruiters in the city. So even when it comes to the staff, he tries to get the best people with the staff, so that way you run your position. That's your recruit. You know what I'm saying? He oversee all that, and then he brings you the talent, like you said. But like you said, his network goes strong. We in the coaches clinic. He getting shouted out by 2-3 coaches, and they're presenting. And these are like big name college coaches, NFL coaches. Like, you see how big that shit goes. So my biggest thing was learning how he coached, because I know when we was at Anna, I was always a little frustrated, because I was just like, I don't understand this part, I don't understand that part. But then when I was at KCP, I understood why he moved a certain way. And then as soon as he seen me over at KCP, that's where the network part came in. He said, man, when the season came in, he told me before the game started, when the season over, you coming over to Legacy. I was like, I don't know about that. We gonna see about that. Since that season was over, I was over at Legacy January 1st last year, so,
One thing about Lane, I know Coach Lane can sell water to a fish, Like, that nigga's a smooth talking nigga. Like, he'll real get some of the best of the best. I was kind of beefing when y'all just got Fat Cash, man. I was like, man. Like, he ain't even come for his visit yet. I hit him up. He done sent me a whole paragraph. Thank you, Coach Joe.
I met him at KCP. And his brother over at Legacy too. So he's supposed to be coming out as well. But we gonna see what happens. I was just excited to get him.
That's a big boy. To have a big boy like that.
I'm excited for this season coming up. We got a nice little culture change coming up. Everything going on the up and up. We only lost like 4 or 5 seniors, so it's still a lot of the core together. Heard we scrimmaging y'all. I didn't know that till recently.
Yeah,
that should be a good.
They set it up. Yeah.
We got scrimmaging. I mean,
I got to learn a new schedule, because I know we had some changes.
One was like a 4-way, 3-way joint.
I think it's. I got to ask again. It might be
matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna look on my phone.
I think our joint is.
Might be. It might be 3-way, because.
I don't know. I know
we scrimmaged out too. August 23rd at Fairmont Heights. It's Fairmont. dropping us. We exclusive right here. Fairmont, Legacy, Coolidge. Yeah.
Oh, so it's all of us.
All of us, yeah.
Oh, that's gonna
So
be
it's
fun.
And Ron Brown, but we can't. We not scrimmaging Ron Brown. Y'all, everybody else going to.
Nah, man, y'all got scrimmage.
Nah, we
man.
can't. He said that. I told him we're not scrimmaging nobody. We play during the season.
Man, y'all done robbed them people. Y'all can't even give them no buck.
Nah, they robbed themselves.
Nah,
They done robbed themselves. You know. They robbed themselves. You can't. Nah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Just all regular on some in schools. I be in a lot of kids being, you know what I'm saying. But I know it's a lot of kids from a lot of places that come to me. But what I do, right? I do is the smart way. I send one of my youngins to go talk. I be like, hey, go holler at this kid for me at such and such.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want him to be like, I DM him. I want him to be like, he reached out to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I get the kid to be like, man, yeah, reach out to him. Then he said, hey, what's up, coach? Oh, all right. Bow, we got action. You know what I'm saying? But I try to not get too many kids from DC teams because I look at it now like, I ain't gonna hold you. We getting skinny, dog. Like, outside of Dunbar and probably collegiate lose kids too. You know what I'm saying? Like, schools in DC we getting skinny compared to these privates and Maryland schools, and I just want to hear. I can't wait till I have a son because I want to hear the conversations these privates and I want to hear what they tell these kids because there's no way a lot of these kids go to these privates and 2 years later they hit me up and I ain't even been getting the time I've been wanting.
That's another thing right there.
I had another kid hit me and say they done took my money. Like, damn,
Yeah,
man,
it's
like
going to a private for football. It's a lot of politics, but also it's a lot of kids that say, yeah, man, I did what I was supposed to, but did you do what you were supposed to them 2 years? Like, you might have been a baller for them. Like, you might have had the skill, but, like, I know it's 1 year I completely bullshitted, but I would tell my mom, yeah, nah, I was working. No, I ain't do too much that year. But it was like, I knew what it actually took to get there, which allowed me to walk on, because I actually, like, that was like 6 a.m. workouts, and that was high school, 6 a.m., then go back and work out after school. Like, a lot of them kids, maybe they'll go to private and think they're going to get away with that same work ethic that they can do in public school and charter. Because I'll be honest, that was the thing I had to switch off when I learned with these kids. Like Sam used to tell me, nah, you can't think like that. Mm-hmm. You got to be more there for them and pushing them towards that, like, that private school mentality. Like, we just here to work. Like, nah, you here to be their support system. You here to be like that big brother. Yeah. So it's like, a lot of them kids will go to private school and they'll be thinking this, I'm gonna get the same thing. Nah, you here, you better work.
Yeah, they're not going.
Basically, you join the pay to play system at that point. If you're not working, they don't care at that point. You paying to play.
Yeah, I think a lot of kids get caught up too when them schools come to recruit.
They get caught up in the name.
The names. You can't go there to school for the name.
And they also get caught up. Y'all ever had like a coach? I played middle school for Jeff. And I know they used to come in the room and sit and talk, right? But they had gathered everybody. I think some kids be like, shit, he talking to me. Nah, I ain't talking to you, bro. Yeah. Like, you gotta be realistic with yourself. Like, when I was in middle school and they was coming in, the only 2 privates that wanted me was Gonzaga and McNamara. So, after that, everybody, they came in and talked. But I know the exact people they was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they didn't pull you to the side personally or something, we want you, we can do this, you know what I'm saying? And if you had to take that test and they was banking on you to pass that test, they didn't really want you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's some kids I know they done told. Read the room. Yeah, it's some kids I know they done told, man, pass the test or not. Just take the test, we'll worry about everything else. Mm-hmm. So you just say, I go in there and put XO, XO, XO. He said, yeah, we going to get you in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Gonzaga told me. We're going to get you in there. You know what I'm saying? Just take the test, you be all right. But friendship, Coach Kenny, he sold me you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm like, shit, I'm about to go play friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just think, man, when they talk, these parents got to be realistic, too.
They have to. I was just about to say they've done that. Yeah.
I just saying a 5'5", 110-pound youngin just commit to the map. And I'm like, all right.
He gonna know the freshman team.
I'm like, all right.
Unless he a superstar, that weight gonna be a problem going to that.
You just gotta be realistic, because some of these parents, they be coming to be like, yeah, I know my son going to the NFL. Ain't nothing y'all can tell me. I'm like, okay.
I don't like shutting down games. I want to see everybody to see, but
I do too. But you gotta be realistic. Like, if the only way he's gonna be able to get there, his work ethic gotta be better. He gotta turn it up a notch. Like, what he's currently doing is not gonna get him there. Like, it's not gonna get him to the next level and get him past high school. If you just.
And then the thing is, they also got to that work ethic. Gotta go to that classroom too.
Yes, like
it ain't just I work on the weight room, I work on the field. Now I gotta go to that classroom.
And these kids, man, nowadays, they attitude just all wrong, dog. Like, it's all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's hard to even adapt, because I feel like I learn something every day from these kids. Like, when I was growing up, you had your little goofies, and you had the ones that was serious.
Mm-hmm.
It was more serious than goofies, because everybody was playing football back then. Like, everybody really loved that sport. I don't think it's more than 80% in the city that love that sport.
Yeah.
No more.
Like,
it can't
play
be
it just to play it.
I don't really blame. I think it's a generational thing.
It is.
I think it's a generational. Like, not everybody, like, it's like they play it to play it, but not everybody loves it. Where back in the day, we loved that shit because we go on to practice Monday through Friday, no limitations, staying there 3 hours.
No excuses of missing practice.
Like, we would just go, we would show up.
Highlight
And
of
if
the
we
day.
didn't start off loving it, we end up growing to love it because, like, man, we love the grind. But now it's like they got days on Monday.
Pick and choose, man.
Yeah, so it's hard for you to love something if you don't put your all into it. But it's hard to blame them for that when they have all these distractions and ways to get out and programs. And be like, yeah, let's keep them here. Like, I know a big problem that we have that I hate is, like, if a coach not there at exactly 3:30, like, no grace period, we cancel everything. So now we got a day off. Now we a day behind. So it's like, you need a whole support system from all of that. You can't just, and then the kids got to also be one, because honestly, if the kids would have that do-good mentality, they probably would give us some leeway. Like, all right, they just sitting in the classroom, they're not doing nothing. But then they know they're going to be knuckleheads if nobody there to watch them. So it's like, that attitude should come into play.
I feel like the four main things that's messing this generation up now, when they come to, like, just DMV ball, everybody went unlimited. Social media, the previous generation, and the previous parenthood. So basically, when everybody went unlimited, what I mean by that, like, when it, you know how weight ball, I don't even think they weigh in no more. Like, I don't think there's no more weight ball at all.
I think they do age.
Yeah, like, everybody.
I
think even Pop Warner.
I
I think Pop Warner even just went straight unlimited.
Unlimited, okay.
Yeah, so
I know we had unlimited.
I'm old. I still have weight classes in PG.
It's like, man, that having to lose weight and all that, I feel like that made things a little more competitive. You know, like, every team wasn't, you know, now you got some teams that's as big as shit, then you got some teams that's just straight, like, midgets. You know, but back then when you had to lose weight, everybody was about the same size. You know what I'm saying? You might get a few teams that's, you know, just big as shit or better. You know, I felt like the talent was able to spread around more. You know what I'm saying? And, like, social media now, you know, these kids, they saying the stuff with these 707s. They, with the NFL guys doing now, you know, a lot of them prima donnas.
Yeah, they be saying, I'm class of 2038 and shit, number one ranked quarterback in class of 38. Right?
It killed me that now the little kids are putting the offers from high school in their bio.
Oh,
They
definitely.
That's killing me. Like, if a kid reaches out to me, be like, hey, Coach Jordan, I'm interested in your program. I just want to know if I come for a visit. I be like, yeah, I guess. Next thing I know, 5 minutes later, I look on his story. He got the coolest cosign, be like, all for one. I'm like, yo, what? I ain't never seen nothing like that. Like we can't even offer you nothing. That's the whole thing. Outside of a visit. You know
I've seen that because I've seen kids post like not nothing that like come to legacy and not like it's just like I'll see parents post it like it'll be like, oh, my kid got top 5 offers, but you'll see like 4 public schools in that list. Public schools don't offer you nothing. They like you can't put that in a list like, oh, they offered me like nobody offered you nothing. You probably got that as an option of a school. But making a whole video like I got top 5 offers and everything. Let's get back to where we just we got offered, we went to school. Like you ain't gotta do all that. Let's just put our all into it.
Yeah, and then like back then when we was getting recruited, I don't even think it was that many. It wasn't even that many schools offering visits and stuff like that.
I feel like it's
pictures.
saturated with schools.
Yeah, like now at this point, I feel like it's just too much to where I don't even like doing it. But now I done denied a couple kids the visit because it's like, are you considering it or you just want to take pictures in our uniforms? Like at this point, we got so many uniforms that look good. I'm like, it's a privilege to even get in them Jones now. Now I'm about to just start making it more strictly. Even, I need to know, are you really considering Coolidge? Like, because when y'all get up here, it's like, it sounds good on the phone, then you get up there, it's a little far, I don't know, we got to check with this far, with this mouth. And be like, now I'm about to just be like, all right, don't even worry about it. We ain't even taking pictures today. Don't even worry about it. The thing you came up here for, I'm going to be like, nah, go ahead. Don't even worry about it. That cameraman got sick. He had to go home. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I encourage there's any potential guys that's going to go to high school or college, take your visits, talk to coaches, and don't just go off a name. Go off what fits you best. Because everybody not meant to be a Colt, a Griffin, or Bulldog. Everybody, it's not for everybody. So you might be well fit to be a Warrior or a Knight or something. Just you gotta go with fits. What you fit with. Like everybody ain't meant to be. So just do your own. I would say encourage do your own research. Don't go off your name. Don't go off your man's. Don't go off none of that. Just go off with your own research. Once you get that feel for like, oh yeah, I think I fit best with this program, I'm gonna go there. Go, what I'm saying? Or some kids, it's like, oh yeah, they got this such and such engineering program I like. Oh yeah, I get to take college classes by my senior year. Certain things like what might appeal to you. Just don't go off the name or how they record was last year or they quarterback about to graduate. Those are little small factors you can put into your your overall decision, but don't let that be your sole decision because you don't want to be there. The next thing you know, you back in the portal. You in the portal now, trying to figure out where you about to go next. And you done fucked off your first or second year. Just go what's best for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's my word of encouragement. And like you said, don't just be you talk to him because he offered me. Some things keep it to yourself and talk with your parents, talk with your family, to make it happen. Like that's how I would say how in the coaching and aspect of everything.
I like what Cam doing. What I watched the other day on his podcast, where he had said, "Man, you gotta have the core. This day and age of sports, I ain't even gonna say just football, sports. Period. Like it's getting harder for our kids to even go play football on those levels.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like the transfer portal is really the biggest enemy to all the kids in high school trying to go to the next level. Mm-hmm. Like if you're not a kid where it's just, man, this motherfucker just like he just pop off the screen. I could just watch 2 plays and know y'all ain't gonna be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
You're not that guy. Them niggas not gonna they not gonna waste their time for you. You know what I'm saying? Them old guys that's coaching up in them levels, like they not gonna waste that time. They not gonna waste that money.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? They might give you a little email or something. And again, that's not an offer. So
no, they take those. Oh my God!
Yeah, when y'all get those little letters and keychains and whatever, that's not an offer. You getting the bare minimum. Like that's just nigga just reaching out. Hey, we watched you. You look sweet. That's in the DC ghetto form. That's you look sweet. You know what I'm saying? We might come check you out here and there, bro. But we ain't offering you no money. I ain't gonna throw you a couple hundreds. Nah. But then what's the offer is, hey kid, We're gonna fly you out. We want you coming. We want you to meet Coach Belichick. Coach Belichick gonna rap to you. He gonna tell you we're gonna offer you a scholarship, a full ride, or a partial ride. If there's anything less than that, that's not an offer. You're not getting nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Like that preferred walk-on.
You might get a preferred walk-on, but I had that, and it's hard to still even make the team after that. You know what I'm saying? So it could go either way. Man, just play your part. You know, if a lot of y'all won't go to these schools, these private schools. Again, be realistic with yourself. You know you might gotta sit behind this guy, or you know they might have just brought in the guy from here. You know, I just seen a lot of kids from Mount Zion go to St. Francis. You know what I'm saying? So it's like them going to St. Francis. Shit, they might start over a couple niggas that's already there. You know what I'm saying? So if you was that guy a year ago, you was waiting your turn. Now you about to think you about to get your turn. They might have just called this young man. Hey, look, we got this and this for you. Come on, play your senior year here. We send you to fucking Kansas State or something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And boom, now you sitting a whole nother year. You know, y'all gotta be realistic, man. Like it's hard to get on that next level. So find a home where, man, if I know I can start at Bill. If I know I could start Legacy or Coolidge or, you know what I'm saying, Baloo or something, like, why not make your own legacy? Like, I feel like kids shy away from that now. You know what I'm saying? Like, go be the man. You know what I'm saying? Kids want to sit back and relax.
Be other people's shadows.
Yeah, like, no, go be the man instantly. You can go somewhere. Like, that's why I respect Youngin on y'all team. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I was fake recruiting. I ain't gonna lie, but you know I fuck with Smoot, and you know
he told me like he was saying like man, I was talking like he got a real.
I'm not gonna do it and not tell him. I ain't about to do that, but I fuck with Antonio because he stayed up Bill even when shit got a little dicey. I ain't put that shit on his back. Like I would be surprised if he don't get no offer. You get what I'm saying? Like. It's certain guys that still got that niche from back in the day, so that gives me hope that there's still a way we can mold the next generation into something, you know, and be competitive, you know. So just find a place where you gonna feel love, you gonna learn, you can play. Mm-hmm. Again, you can play. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, there's not the time to be sitting for 3 years. And thinking 1 year of film is going to be great. You know what I'm saying? We had one of the best receivers in DCIAA last year, but the fact, you know, he waited till the last year, that kind of makes it a little difficult to sell. You know what I'm saying? That's like if I got a video game and I made three video games. The first jump was like that, but then the second jump might be skeptical. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like. Damn, the first jump was vicious. You know what I mean? Like, but that second jump was just ass. You know what I'm saying? So we want to go and just say that was game of the century. Right. The first jump was cool, but he didn't really give me nothing on the second, third. So you never know. They don't know.
It's your last performance.
Yeah. So y'all just gotta open your mind up. Know what you really want. Know what you really want to do. You know, if you good with sitting behind the mind, you think you got work now. Cool. I'm just telling y'all, a lot of coaches, they want their job. They want their job. So they gonna play the guy that they feel is gonna get the job done. They don't care about if, you know what I'm saying, you can run 10 times up and down the field. You know, when y'all do one-on-ones, who the guy cooking? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as the football aspect, that's pretty much what I had to say. As far as the coaching aspect of things.
Yeah, any words for the aspect of coaching?
We gonna whoop y'all dirts.
Who you gonna whoop? Hey, Jay, he talking.
Both
Yeah.
Both y'all. You say last word, man. That's all.
I ain't gonna say too much. That's just it's a storm brewing up 5th Street, man.
Ain't nothing brewing up 16th Street. We lost everybody. All I seen is graduated. We got nobody eligible, so we just start from scratch. All right. So
I just got the in school. So 6 guys that I get just now, man.
Probably visits. 6 visits. Yeah, we got 6 visits. So don't look for nothing. You know, I enjoyed my Gravy Bowl win, but
Think y'all gonna win it again?
I don't know, man. I just hopefully we turn some things around. You know, got a long time from now, August. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen in the next 5 months now. See what we can do. You know, we're gonna have to put our hard hats on and see what we can do.
Shit can change in 6 months.
Yeah. It's definitely can change. You know, y'all posting y'all commitments and stuff. I ain't posting no commitment yet. You know, y'all we getting this guy.
I ain't posting no more because shit can change just like that. And I'm gonna tell y'all when this go over. But shit can change just like that. From a kid being there to being somewhere else by tomorrow.
For sure. All right, we just want to, this is our first, run with it for episode. We're gonna say this one's called. We're gonna say the game of life right here, man. The game of life. That's how we going. Game 6. Presents the game of life. Combining our brands together, live. You gotta tell what that stand for, man.
Life is value. Man, you want me to tell the?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So basically, I'm a very upbeat person. I kind of don't look at the negativity. Like, I'm not a person that's gonna start shit. I'm not gonna, try to trigger people and shit like that. I play a lot. I joke. And then when a person really get to know me, they like, oh, I joke and just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? If I don't joke around, that's just me. I don't mess with you. But I'm not gonna sit around and say, I don't fuck with that nigga. Fuck you. You need to get. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not gonna talk to you or joke with you. But I look at life as mine. Life's short, dog. Yeah. You gotta live it. You gotta step out your comfort zone. Do what you gotta do in life. Do what you want to do in life. Don't let them paint a picture of you that you just gonna leave on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Paint your own picture. Get your canvas and paint it. Go out there and do what needs to be done as a man or as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you consider yourself as. It's just value. You know what I'm saying? There's value in that. And my fault if I offended anybody. I hope I didn't.
About to get his canceled already. It's canceled. And that's it. So we just coming together to present you out a game of life, man. Game 6 plus live, man. So we gonna look out. We gonna be out here. We gonna be consistent with it. We got our setup ready, man. So
sure.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing some familiar faces, some new faces. We're gonna be talking about everything. Nothing's off limits. We're gonna be nothing's off limits, but we're gonna be respectful with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.